love a good milestone. Patrick Marleau scores his 500th career NHL goal. That's a heck of a milestone. Joe Thornton scores point number 1,374, tying Mike Modano for 23rd in all-time NHL scoring. That's a heck of a milestone. So let me ask you, who are some of the most underrated players of all time? It's a hard list to come up with because they're not talked about as much because they're underrated. Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau are one of the most underrated duos of all time. And look at you right now, you're saying no. Marleau just scored goal number 500, tying him for 44th in goals with Lanny McDonald. I already said Joe Thornton's 23rd all-time in scoring, and if he scores just a few more points, he can crack the top 20. Passing guys like Mike Modano, Brett Hull, Luc Robitaille, Jari Kurri, Dale Hawerchuk. Joe Thornton is 13th in all-time assists, just behind Joe Sakic with 994 assists. You know how hard it is to score 1,000 points in the NHL? Joe Thornton almost has 1,000 assists. Marleau and Thornton have over 1,000 points each. And why don't we talk about these guys as much, huh? Why not? Well, if the arguments that came out of the top 100 players list is any indication, the argument against these two is they didn't win any cups. Okay, well, Matt Sundin didn't win any cups, and Thornton already has more points than him. And the craziest part about the admirable career these guys have had, they've had it together. Thornton and Marleau have been teammates since 2005 when Boston traded Thornton in the middle of a heart-winning season. Is this an Eastern bias thing? Is it true? I don't know. Drew Doughty just won the Norris Trophy, and Brent Burns, Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau's teammate, is getting talked about for not just the Norris, but the heart. Look, we got Jagr, and everyone loves Jagr, okay? Gretzky, Lemieux, undisputed legends. But a lot of the great players of the late 90s, kind of early mid-2000s, they just get ignored. I know it was relatively recent, but they're part of NHL history too, and they're still here. I just want to know what Thornton and Marleau got to do to not be the Rodney Dangerfield duo of the NHL. I just want to see him hoist the cup. Two Ray Bourque moments at once. And then people will say, well, we always respected Thornton and Marleau. Hey, the NHL's got some great young players, and Thornton and Marleau are nearing the end of their careers. But you don't gotta wait till they're retired to appreciate them. They're right here, right now.